Oh, that's right, because CD graduates on that Friday.
Here we go.
Last year, and I'm like, I can't stand this. So then,
I'm doing okay.
Testing, testing, testing. Come on, what are you doing?
Yeah. I mean, long enough, I'll do that.
All right. Pop up a foul here. Trying to get the mic hot for us. Hopefully that'll be better. And run with a fly ball over the second base side. Can't do anything for the catch for the third out of the inning. All right, after one half inning, we're now looking at 1-0 Cats. And for today's lineup for today's game, we are now going to have around the field, we've got Perez on the mound, McKechnie behind the plate. Playing third base is Cody, shortstop Aiden Visger, second base Ryan Joe, first base JT Laxton. Left field we have Eli, center field Donahue, and right field Ewers. Olsen and Gonzalez are extra hitters for this round. Hopefully we can get some decent audio going for you guys today. We got definitely got the wind going. And we're about to get underway for the bottom of the first. Cats have been on a little bit of a tricky spell as of late as far as play. Hopefully we can get things back on the right side of the win column here today. First pitch coming 66 and Perez for a ball. And take a foul ball, inside fastball. Next pitch in for the third pitch inning goes 2 balls, 1 strike. And that's ball 3, 3-1. And that's ball 4. Pop fly in the infield should be routine for Ryan Joe for second base, which it is for the first out of the inning. Keeps running first base. Cole's been averaging around 66 on his fastballs today. When it goes on McKechnie, got a heck of a jump on him. So President hold him on too tightly. Looks like he did a little leg lift there. Looks like we're getting some inconsistent audio today. Ball low. Strike there. We were 1-1. Looks like the internet feed's going a little shaky right now. Hopefully it will clean up here in a few minutes. I'm going to check the latency on the cameras here. Make sure input quality. That's 480. Don't want to go much lower than that. You're going to pop up over to the third base side. Cody bounces to it for the third out of the inning. Get out of it. Able to battle, get out of that inning right there. And we are able to now advance into the top half of the second. Once that sun goes down, we should have a better opportunity here to give an image over here from the first base line, which is where the Cats are residing today during the game. Leading off the Cats is McKechnie, followed by Ryan Joe. First pitch in really low, called for a strike. McKechnie hits a ground ball to the first base side, fielded by the first baseman, take it himself for the first out of the inning. Now going to play Ryan Joe with Andy Perez on deck. Ryan Joe takes the hack, fouls it off. This sounds really brutal over here for the hitters, that's for sure. Ball in the dirt. 1-1. And the pitch. Takes it behind him for ball 2. Ryan Joe doing the imitation of Neo with the Matrix. A big hack, strike 2. 2-2. I get the ground ball over the first base side. Back-to-back lefties, back-to-back first base ground outs. So that brings up Andrew Perez, followed by Landon Olson, who's on deck. Hopefully, guys get something going here. It's been a challenge offensively, and base running has also been much of a challenge. Hopefully, we get some things cleaned up here. Perez takes a strike outside. Coming about 62, 63. I'll move this for you. Perez takes a swing. He's regretting that move there. And the pitch. Perez takes it away, ball 1. So 1 ball, 2 strikes on Perez. Takes ball 2. 2-2. And works the count full. Fouls it back. So has to count 3 balls, 2 strikes. Another foul ball out. That ball 4 was Perez at first base. Should we get a courtesy runner?
Donahue, courtesy runner for the pitcher.
That's what I do, my man. Takes ball away. Oh, they're just going to let him run. Huh? I know, but he's still pitcher of record, though. Takes another ball. Until the other pitcher throws a pitch, he's pitcher of record. Well, actually, excuse me, the pitcher touches the mound. Landon Olson gets a hold of it, puts it over the center field, drives him back, got a zip turn, and for an out. Pretty good charge to do it. Unfortunately, it is an out of the inning. So we're going to be going to the bottom of the second. All right, we're coming back online here. And we're going to the bottom of the second. Cats can have a 1-1 lead. Hopefully they can get that extended. And we're seeing that a lot of times I do commentary, there's a lot of hopefullys when it comes to the River to the Cats. I'm a little irritated with my microphone. Get some crazy reverbing going on. And we'll see how this goes going forward. All right, so here we go. Probably only 10 pitches first inning. Hopefully, we can maintain that minimal count. The pop-up foul coming out at a foul. Starts right off the strike, which is definitely something you'd like to do as a pitcher. We're getting close to where we can start using some different angles here. I set everything up to give you guys the best angles I could, and unfortunately, the sun's not cooperating, or it was not cooperating on center field or left field. Perez looks like he's concentrating out of the stretch today. The ball low, 65-mile fastball. 2 balls, 1 strike. Outside pitch 2-2, or 3 balls, 1 strike. Excuse me. I guess I was doing wishful thinking there. Takes ball high for ball 4. I'd like to see an induced ground ball here. Maybe get a 4-6-3 or 6-4-3 or a 1-6-3. Anything to where we can kind of get some solid defense. At least get the lead runner, keep the double play alive for the next batter. Should that be an option. Quick pick over to first base, safe. JT's sporting the glasses today. Those will probably be coming off pretty soon now that the sun has settling down there. Pretty nice view. Swing and a miss for strike 1. Came in 65 miles an hour. And takes ball low. 1-1. The ball flying out to the right field. He might be able to play at first base if you hurry. No, unfortunately, base hit. Runners at first and second. And it seems to be Perez's life of late. Not a lot of hard hit balls, but they're finding a lot of spots in the field. So runners at first and second. No outs. Third batter in, he's coming to the plate. And coaches are repositioning the outfield for the pitch. Takes a bunt. They're going to try to get some runs going here. Perez is crashing on it. Makes a strong throw to first base, gets him. So a sacrifice bunt was successful. Advances runners to second and third, but does get the out. So 1 out. One runner 90 feet away, 1 runner 180 feet away. We got a little football over to right field. Looks like Ewers is underneath it. Makes a catch. Looks like we can play at the plate. It doesn't happen. We're going to go to third base for the third out of the inning. The runner will score. So it turns into a double play. Runner tried to advance, but third out of the inning, but they do score a run. Maybe those lights are flipping on here at the depot. It says 75 on the weather vane, but that is definitely not the case. It's probably rocking more around low 70. I'm sorry if the rear detector is not showing up on the screen for you guys at home. I'll give you guys occasional pitch count, pitches, velocity, just because, unfortunately, this year has been inconsistent since I've added multiple cameras to this and the microphones. For those of you who's watching games, normally I just have one camera going right down dead middle. But since I'm not coaching this season, I am in full broadcast mode. gotta do something baseball related. So coming up this inning here, we got Max Donahue, then Xander Ewers, and I believe we're flipping to the top of the lineup. So I've got pitch there and a quick throw down by the catcher to second base. And Donahue's coming to the plate. All right, Cats fans, so we get some things going here. It'd be really nice to see. Quick pitch in for a strike. Came at 68 miles an hour, fastest pitch we've seen thus far. Ball away. And the pitch. Ball low. Looks like the umpire wanted to possibly signal strike, but he held up. That was called a little earlier today in AB. Foul it back to the other field. So strike two. Got 2-2. And the pitch. Ball high for working the count full. Nice battle. Fouls it off. Continues with the battle. Puts on the left field. Charges aggressively and makes it leaning forward for the out. So now it comes with Xander Ewers followed by JT Laxton. Takes it in for a strike. Xander takes a good hack at it for strike two. Yeah, no balls, 2 strikes. Inside fastball for ball one. Takes a fouled off into the catcher's glove for a strikeout. So that brings 2 outs on the inning. Now going to play JT Laxton. Currently playing first base. JT takes a good hack of the ball for a foul. Just missed it, just got underneath a little bit. JT takes an outside pitch for a ball. Another pitch, 68 miles an hour. Takes one down the middle, strike two. ball in the dirt. You got to try to block it. No real reason to do that since there's nobody on base. But it's good to see. I guess keep a good habit. Take the inside fastball for a full count pitch. 3-2.
Yeah, JT, here we go now.
Working the count. And the pitch. JT fouls it off. Still battling. 3 balls, 2 strikes. On deck is Eli Tolentino. Successful AB. Watches ball 4. Finds way to get on base. It's going to play as Eli, followed by Aiden Visitor. We have 2 outs. Hopefully we can have some better base running. Now you go with that whole world, hopefully, again. I'd like to have some solid base running today. It's been a bugger. Little ground ball to the 5-6 hole. A little squirt through for a base hit. Passes the runner to second. And the runner now second and first. There's Visitor coming to the plate. Visitor takes first swing at the ball. It looks like he has a chance to possibly get past second baseman, but he goes strike it down and get out. So right there is going to take us to the bottom of the third. Opportunities for runners on. No advancement this inning, but we will be going to bottom of 3 with, looks like Perez is still on the mound. Now we're back. Score one square. 1-1. In between innings there, Perez was topping out around 68. And still going out of the stretch. Nice pitch right there. Comes 65. Just misses for a ball. Low strike, but we'll take it. Came in around 61. And the pitch. Ground ball to first base side. Should be cleaned up fielding by Joe. Quick first. Just gets him by the skin of his teeth. Like that was a really drawn out play. But we have the out. All right, now coming to the plate for Sandlot. He's got a very interesting stance. Looks like you definitely pitch him inside. Yeah, that's a ball. Still waiting for the sun to drop so we get some better visuals. pop up to left field. Looks like he's on his horse. It's going to get over his head. So look at one bouncer. He can try to go for two. It's going to be a close play, but he comes in safely for a double. Got to admit, when I saw off the bat, I thought it was going to be a routine catch. So a 1-out double. Right down to 62. Looks like took a little bit off that one. Another pitch, same spot. Looks like came in about the same speed, around 61, 62. And the pitch. Ball in the dirt, blocked by McKechnie. He's going to third. Got him dead to rights. We got a run down here. Oh, shit.
There you go.
That was a tough play there. McKechnie caught him stealing. Threw a dart down. Good block. Good block. So that takes 2 outs on the inning there. With that ball, 1 pitch away from getting out of the inning. Curve on the dirt. McKechnie keeps in the front. Perez likes what he sees. Bringing it to the plate. Swing and a miss. Strike 3 at 68 miles an hour. All right. We're going to be going back to the top of the 4th. Game's kind of moving right along here. About 30 minutes in already. And already in the 4th. It's a 1-1 game. All right, we're back. Leading off the Saints 8-40, followed by Roman Gonzalez. Take strike down, now 68 miles an hour. We have the battle of the 68 tonight. Takes another strike right down the middle. But no 0-2. Ball in the dirt, or not the dirt, but low. Looked like it was going to the dirt. I was trying to do a little forecasting there. And the pitch. Swing and miss. Drop third. Cody's hustling down the line. He should be safe with the speed. Overthrow. Do not advance. He'll be in play. So there's a strikeout. He is on base by another. So now the plate, Roman Gonzalez on deck, Kellen McKechnie. Now, taking second base. Cody's got a great jump. Should be sliding underneath it safe. Ball was thrown behind him. There's kick to the outfield. Cody takes third base. So he's still second. Successfully. And was able to bounce to third due to the fact that the ball kicked to the outfield. Ball up. So it's nice, Billy. 90 feet away. Get an advanced runner here, sacrifice fly, something like that. Takes a big hack for a strike. It's not a bad idea hitting an elevated pitch or dread ball at the outfield. Get a tag up situation. So the run at third. Another foul ball. Popped up foul. Right behind us here.
Come on, Roman, here we go now.
Oh, pops up again, foul. He's battling. And the pitch. Another foul ball. He's battling up there, which is fantastic. Pitcher's way ahead. Surprised he hasn't thrown any off-speed stuff, which I'm assuming with this curveball, we might see that come in here. We got a good battle going. And the pitch. There it is. Roman, foul ball again. He's definitely drawing it up. He is driving the pitch count up. So that's successful so far. Quality at bat. Council 1-2, run at third. And hit by pitch. Definitely a winning combination. Now we got winners at the corners with McKechnie coming to the plate. May not be a bad idea for a drag back to first base. Now we score a run, sacrifices that bat, gets the runner to second. But we'll see what the coaches give him. And taking second, they're going to do a straight throw down. He's going to be safe. Takes the bag. Find out here a second. Hitting his ground ball back up the middle. Second bases has it. Leaves the runner with third. Rolled over on the swing for an out. There's one out, right? I think so. One. You got Ryan to the plate, takes a strike. One and one. You know, McKechnie's ball was not out hit. So put them against it. He got a break card. That's going to score two, or should score two. I'm not sure why we're holding up. That was a automatic. It was cutting away from the outfielder. So that's kind of some poor base running right there. Again, that should have automatically where if the outfielder was looking. So they should have had a pre-plan on that, on what they were supposed to do with runners, and we ended up working out for the Cats. Got another run, but it's just like lessons learned in the baseball game. Go takes one down the middle, 67 miles an hour. And ball. So we got two runners in one position. First, a hard ground ball to first base. He wants that pitch back. As he swung a very long, got it off hands. We are back to the one ball league. Swing and a miss. He wasn't sure if he was going to swing or not, and just indecisive swing. Now coming to plate, Landon Olson, last AB, put a charge into our center field. See if he'll have to make a nice play on it. So we got 2 outs, runners are second and third. Takes the ball away. And pitch. Ground ball hard to third baseman. Fields it cleanly and throws across the diamond. Misses it. Rushes square 2. And so what happens when you put the ball in play, so we shot an error. Because when I play, that scores 2 runs for the Cats.
You got 3 over here. Thank you.
And on that throw of the error of the 2 runs scored, Landon is able to advance to second base. Now at the plate is Max Donahue. Duck Goose just flew by. And there you see him. All right, we're going to run to second base, 2 outs. Quick wheel pick over to second base. The second base was definitely not ready. I was a little shocked that he threw.
Keep going, Mac. He just put 3 in there.
Come on, hold on. Right back up the middle. Just give for a base hit. So no success at bat. Looks like we're going to have a throw with home. But now we got runners at the corner. A successful AB from Max Donahue. Now coming to plate is Xander Ewers, followed by JT Laxon.
See the ball, Xander. Here you go. See the ball.
So another run, 90 feet away. Last weekend we had a hard time scoring runs, so it's nice to see these guys producing, especially with 2 outs. That's ball high.
They had the part where
Runners at the corners. Pop up to infield here. Gets missed. So unfortunately, I'm not sure why Max wasn't going automatically with 2 outs, but it ended up forced into a situation of a forced play. All right, so that is 41 Cats plus 3 going to the bottom of the 4th. And we'll see if there's going to be a pitching change. I'd imagine we'll probably see something here since the Cats have 2 games. Apparently not. So it looks like Perez is going to go. Again. Coming back to action here. Perez is still on the mound. Still top in the high 60s. So we're going to get some more views here for you guys. Now that the sun has settled down out there. First pitch in for a ball.
Andrew, how's it going, buddy?
And the pitch. Inside fastball for ball 3. If a walk were to ensue, I'd recommend the catcher go have a talk with him, settle him down, let him we got a lead, just throw some strikes. That was a high pitch, but he'll call it a strike. And the pitch. Ball 4. So leadoff walk. This runner at first. Chris takes a look over third or first. Makes delivers a pitch. Go for bunt. Okay, he's popped up and double off first base. Double play. So an attempted bunt.
Good job, guys.
That is out. Hauled up backdoor the pitcher for the first base runner for the out. Ground ball to second base should be routine. Stays in front of it, scoops it up, gets in first for the third out inning. Went for a leadoff walk to 3 outs and out of 4 more pitches. So back to the top of the lineup. JT Laxton followed by Eli.
You can drive.
All right, Cats are going top of 5 plus 3 on the scoreboard. JT Laxton at the plate, followed by Eli. Tolentino takes ball away. Let the velocity slow down a little bit for this pitcher. And ball 2. In at 66 miles an hour. JT lunges out a little bit, fouls it off his front foot on the swing. Got to have a game plan going to the plate. JT takes a big hack, the ball elevated for strike 2. So we got 2-2. And the pitch. Curveball in for, I thought for sure, strike 3, but we're going to go full count. I know I would have been swinging at it. And ball the board. Thank you, Mr. Umpire. Now, leadoff walk now brings up Eli Trentino, followed by Aiden Visger. Looking for the Cats to tag on a couple more runs here. Create a little bit of a safety net. Always been of the thought process, always a grand slam ahead. Puts one over the shortstop's head. Will drop in for a base hit. Good base runner by JT, advancing on that. I realized it was going to drop, so we got runners in first and second with Aiden Visger coming to the plate, followed by Aiden Cody.
Take your time. You're ready.
So we have Aiden squared in the lineup today. Takes a curveball for a ball.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
And the pitch. This gets a hard ball to the third side. Base hit. And hitting for an RBI. We got aggressive running by Eli getting to third base. So that will be a single. And Aiden Visger advances to second base on the throw. That brings in a run. And advances Eli all the way to third. So now we got Aiden Cody, followed by Roman Gonzalez. And the pitch. Takes a good hack at it. Foul ball.
Yeah.
Another foul ball. 0-2.
Right.
No balls, 2 strikes. Curveball in the dirt. Takes a ball away.
Good job, Cody. Here we go now, buddy.
That's a pretty good eye. Load off the elevated fastball. Takes a count full. He definitely wanted to pull the trigger. Thought about it. Pulled back. Full count. First base is open. Took a ground ball hard off of the pitcher's ankle. That one goes a base hit, scoring RBI. That's going to take it 6-1. Runners at first and third. Now going to play Roman Gonzalez, and on deck Kellen McKechnie. No outs. Looks like they're putting the defensive play on. He successfully steals second. Another ball hit over the right side of the diamond. Over the outfield, makes a catch. We have a tag. This was coming home aggressively, should be easily scored. So a sacrifice fly. Oops. So McKechnie's going to play, followed by Ryan Joe. Takes the ball high. The ball gets scorched by. Cody is hustling full speed to home plate. With a pass ball. Scores another run. So now nobody on. Cats have a 7-1 lead. Kenny Rogers strike way down the middle for a 1-1 count. And the pitch. Kenny Rogers strike 2 down the middle. Looks like he bought a ticket to the game. He doesn't want to play. He's up in a defensive position, fouls it off. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Good hustle by Ryan Joe. Has a race to the breath. And SSC wins the race to the foul ball. I like the spirit today. There's definitely a different tempo and feel to the Cats tonight. Kept me watching his ball too. It's a 2-2. 2-2, 1 out. McKinney hits a shallow fly ball to center field. He'll be kept underneath it for an out. Right there. Takes the count. See, 2 outs. With Ryan Dale at the plate, followed by Andrew Perez. Line drive, base hit up the middle. Now score a run. Ball thrown in the second. So the runner at first, Perez comes to the plate with 2 outs. Quick pick over, safe. Perez takes a strike right down the middle. Looks like this is a St. Robert's parade of watching strikes. Down the dirt, good block by the catcher. And we get the ball in front. Keeps running at home. One and one. Perez takes a big swing and a miss. Definitely pulling the front side out. Looking to pull the ball. And the left field on the dirt. Nice block by the catcher. 2-2.
See the ball, man. You got to see the ball.
Greg watches ball through. Works the count full. Fill second base in successfully. And the pitch. Perez hits a ball out to right field. Should be camped underneath it for the catch. All right, that brings Cats will score a few runs that inning. Takes the score 7-1, going to the bottom of the 5th. All right, we're back. Another pitch. Inside foot. Just missed. Perez is still on the mound.
That must be it.
Curb on the dirt, kept in front by McKechnie, right by his feet. I'm not sure if the count is 2-2 or 3-1. Find out here in just a moment on this pitch here. Line drive to Disber, or Cody, it looks like. Got past his glove. That's going to go for a base hit. Guess count doesn't matter anymore. Foul ball off of the third base side. Ground ball to first base. If Rangel gets over quickly next to the pivot play, made a hell of an effort. Nothing's happening there. We'll reach on an error, but great effort. Got to give the kids credit for making an attempt like that, because you're only going to learn to see if you can do it by actually doing it.
Yeah, no, it was a great job.
Ball high. Strike right down the middle, 67 miles an hour. So even though we are in the bottom of the fifth, looks like Perez is maintaining his velocity. And took down low at 69 miles an hour for the fastest pitch of the game today. 1 ball, 2 strikes. And, well, that was the same spot, and that came in at 70. But we're throwing some coins back here, toss them, see if they land heads or tails. Ball's hit well. That should be over the outfielder's head, which it is. That's going to score 2. That'll be a stand-up double. Actually, it's only going to score 1 because the runner froze. So that's going to bring in the runner for the Sandlot. So no outs. Runners a second and third. Another well hitting out to the right side. Ball got down. It'll be a base hit. That's going to score 2. Gets a second base on that, so it goes as a double. And that makes the score 7-4. So just like that, we're back in it. 3 runs this inning with no outs. Ball up, 68 miles an hour. President hit the 51 pitch count. Makes another strike there, 66. Doesn't look like anyone else is warming up for the Cats today, so I think this might be Andrew's game. That ball was low for a strike. I'm just glad we're on defense. Curve on the dirt. McKechnie knocks it down a little bit, but keeps it by the feet. You have 2-2. Able to freeze and run and keep him over there. Another ball hit with the right side of the diamond for a foul. And which strike downhill 71 miles an hour for the strikeout. Huh? He's living in that arena now. Yeah, runner second with 1 out. Pro's velocity is staying consistent. Looks like he's got a little chip on his shoulder right now. And he is going to be pumping strikes. He's got a 1-1 count now. Most pitches is setting since the runs have scored. They've been now elevated up to 68 to 72. Takes inside fastball. And the pitch. Strike outside 67. Takes count 2-2. Counts now full. Strikeout here would be big, or ground ball to the right side of the diamond. Looks like he's awarding first base on that, but those are strike multiple times over the landing. Consistency, we are not. At least we got force all the bags. Ball on any base here, and they can tag the bag adjacent to them. Pop up the outfield. We need to crash because we're going to get another flare. That should keep all the runners at bay. No one should be scoring on the play there, but that was an errant throw there. Got to be a little smarter on the first runner from the outfield. But that puts the bases loaded with 1 out. So the middle should be back, corner should be in. See if they're actually going to do it. Which looks like JT's approached, and looks like Ewers is creeping in. But we do have the middles back, so we do have the opportunity to turn double play here. Ball in the dirt, on the feet.
Stop.
This is a big inning right now for the Cats to see if we can get out of this. Minimize any type of damage. Ball down. 2 balls, no strikes.
Somebody right here now.
Swing and a miss at 67 miles an hour. Ball low. It's a 3-1 count. Fortunately, this is a great count for our batter. Nothing to lose on a big swing with 3-2 or 3-1. Takes one down the middle. Okay. He calls it a strike. That was interesting. I thought he was signaling to go to first base, but takes it full. So 3 balls, 2 strikes. Big pitch here. Ball low for ball 4. Now we're walking a run. Takes the score 7-5. Cats are +2.
All right, here you go.
So Sandlot feels like they got a little bit of energy over there. Hopefully the Cats can, once again, there's that hopefully. Looking for the Cats to make some plays here. Ball away. Strike right down the middle, 69 miles an hour. 1-1. Still in the same defensive position. Got corners up, middle's back. Ball low. Red's got a sign from McKechnie. Base is still loaded here in the pitch. Ball well ready for ball 3. 3 balls, 1 strike. It's a very big pitch here. Once again, it's hitter's pitch. Umpire called the ball. So we're going to have a coach's visit here. That is score 7-6. A quick visit. Still got 1 out. And we'll come back. All right, umpire tries to score on Perez. Perez comes back dealing 67 for a strike right down the middle. Looks like he might be at the bottom of the lineup, so it's a great opportunity to just go right after him. That's a 69 fastball. So he's definitely got it in him. He's got to change his tempo a little bit. He's getting very consistent. Foul ball. All right, I'll shut up. And we're back. Good pitch. Got 1 and 2. Another ball. McKenzie blocks it, keeps in front for 2 and 2. Strike outside, ball outside corner for another full count. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Strike 3, 1 more, 66 mile an hour. So that takes it to 2 outs, bases loaded. Strike down the middle. Ground ball, first base foul. Curveball just misses. Great idea, outspeed. One, 2. Just misses away, 2 and 2. One and 2, or 2 and 2, I should say. Pop up the outfield. Hopefully we can get a track on it, go beat on it. You can see it. And for the 3rd out of the inning. Unfortunately, right there, the Sandlot were able to score 5 runs to make the score 7-6. Put in a very precarious position. And we are coming to the plate. The top of the 6 is going to be Landon Olson. All right. Well, Sandlot was able to battle back in that inning, get 5 runs, make it 7-6. Looks like they still got the same pitcher on the mound for Sandlot. Starting off with the ball. So Landon Olson's at the plate, followed by Max Donahue. Ball in the dirt, but he called it a strike. Whole family warms out there with white flags protesting. I'll call that on the ball. Two one. Also, the great AB, good idea. Ball's pitched a little bit middle of the way. Went uphill with it, just keeping it fair. We got 2-2. Landed a nice ground ball, hard hit, second base. Unfortunately, physically throws the first for the first out of the inning.
Here you go, Max.
Now coming next on here, followed by Xander Ewers. Watches ball. Low for a strike, apparently. One. Ball away for second ball of the at bat. Two one. Ball's hit well to right field. Fortunately secured for the catch for the second out of the inning. Now coming to play is Xander Ewers with 2 down. On deck, JT Laxon.
Dawson, we didn't mean to hit Kellen twice.
Yes, you did. Ball low. Two and 0. Xander gets for the fist off the hand, so the first base should be routine. 3 unassisted for the third out of the inning. And soon we'll have a pitching change this inning. Going to the bottom of the 6th. We're going to see who's going to be taking them out here. Looks like maybe Aiden Visger's creeping up to the bump, which seems to be the case as he's taking it. And once you touch the dirt, you are now official pitcher of record. So Aiden Visger is now pitching for the Cats. Now a pitching change also looks like Eli is going to the catching position. All right, we're going to the bottom of the 6th. Got Aiden visiting now on the bump. Eli Tarantino behind the plate. Foul ball. That's one way to get a foul ball. I mean, that is the pinpoint precision by the pitcher to hit the bat behind the batter. Must be something he's been practicing for a while. Around the field, got Xander Ewers at third, Aiden Cody at short, Ryan Joe still at second with JT Lax in the first. Got McKechnie in left, Donahue in center, and Gonzalez in right. Two balls, one strike. Another foul ball, 76-mile-an-hour pitch. 2-2. Little off-speed pitch for ball 3. Full count. Another foul ball. Pitch count is 78. Another full count pitch. Curveball in for a wow. I thought for sure that was going to be a called third strike, but what do I know? So that there, got a runner at first. No outs. Quick pick over, fakes it, dives back. No play. And the pitch. Goes in for a strike, gets past the catcher. Got him! There's a close play. Looks like the umpire conferred with himself and came back with the same decision originally. In first strike is 77 miles an hour. Curveball in for strike 3. Looking. I got 2 outs. Nobody on. He's going to throw his one 48 feet for a ball. Two and out. Fastball right down the middle, 76 for a strike. Ball low for third ball of the at bat. So 3-1, 2 outs. They get a sign, change the tempo for a strike. Apparently ball 4. Huh. Eli's kind of asking the umpire where it missed. So running first. Cats clinging to a 1-run lead in the top of the bottom of the 6th. Hard ground ball foul. These are taking a long time to get in. Sometimes at night it's hard to see the signs unless the catcher can give clear signals. Sometimes you go to taps at night games, so that way you can make sure you guys are on the same page with the signals. So he's got the sign now with 1 strike on the batter. Curveball down, he checks his swing. Runner takes second. Counts 1-1. Getting the signs from second base. See how many looks we're going to do over the plate base there. High curveball for a strike. Batter gives a quick look back to the umpire going, are you kidding me? But he's not. He got 1 ball, 2 strikes. 1 pitch away from getting out of this inning and allow us for Cats get back to the plate. Another curveball in for a strike. That's the exact pitch I would have called as well. So Cats are clinging to a 1-run lead. Oh, well, he signaled ball game, but we'll see. I have a feeling Sandlot is not going to like that. I think we're supposed to complete this. I think it's with about 2-hour time limit. Coaches are conferring. I'm sure if he calls the game here, the Sandlot coach is going to lose his mind. All right, we're going to keep going. Outstanding. All right, stay tuned. We'll be back. And we're back at it, folks. We're at the top of the 7th. The Cats cling to 1-0 lead. Now the play by JT Laxon. JT takes a pitch in for a strike. I am getting an unhealthy feed here from the feed. Hopefully we don't lose you guys. Ground ball to the shortstop. He charges it, comes it clean, throws across the diamond for the out. So 2 pitches in. Oh, whose kid is it? Oh, these two?
In the very first pitch, too, nice ball.
So we got 1 out. At the plate, we got Eli Frontier followed by Aiden Visiger. Ball in the dirt. I think I missed a pitch there. I think it was a 2-0 or 1-1. I think he said 2-0, so we're going to roll with that. Hard ball into the ground, off his heels, or his ankle. It's 2-1 that I can remember seeing here for Eli. And the pitch. With a rubber ball up the middle for a base hit. Outstanding at bat. He's all pumped up, clapping gloves. With 1 out coming to play, Aiden Visiger, followed by Aiden Cody. Once again, we are Aiden squared. JT re-enters the game as a runner. Since Eli's catching, we'll be a substitute for a catcher. Aiden Visiger watches a strike down low, 70 miles an hour. JT's got a safety lead over there, not too far. Ball behind Visiger allows JT to set up second base. So that's good news there. That takes away a normal double play. Just hope we have some successful base running out there with the line drives. Make sure they're not advancing on that. Visiger hits the ground ball to shortstop. It's 1 hopper up into his glove. Advances run to the third. Visiger hits it down. It's an error on the first baseman. So he reaches on air and allows a run to score. So that puts a catch up +2. And coming to plate is Aiden Cody, followed by Roman Gonzalez. So Visiger takes second base. Foul ball, inside pitch, 71 miles an hour. Takes a strike away. Umpire doesn't like to ball low. Oh, apparently it's strike 3. I thought it was strike 2. Apparently I missed one. So Gonzalez is at the plate, followed by McKechnie. We've got 2 outs. Visiger's at second. Gonzalez puts one down the right field line. Looks like it might be dropping. Great hustle. Foul ball. Outstanding hustle by the right fielder. Eight, 6, 2 outs, 1 strike, runner at second. Ground ball. Hopefully he can beat it with the first base side. Safe.
Slide away, slide away.
Safe.
Good job. Good.
Fisger has a heads-up play. Scores from second base. After a successful AB, get another run. Now catcher +3. Going to plate Callum McKechnie, followed by Ryan Joe. Ball low for a strike. Quick step off. Gonzalez dives back to the bag. And he fouled off for strike 2. No balls, 2 strikes. Once again, the Cats had a successful 2-out inning, advancing runners, scoring runs. McKechnie fouls off another pitch. Count remains 0-2. Still battling. Fouls off another, 3 in a row. Ryan Joe's waiting for his opportunity to get to the plate. McKechnie's got to get on base. Ball in the dirt, and Gonzalez successfully takes second base for the first ball of this at bat. So at 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Something you can drive, Kellen. Here we go.
Ball in the dirt, 2-2. Two balls, 2 strikes. Another foul ball. Great hustle by both teams. This time, Ryan Joe loses out on this one. Works to count full. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Walks. Ball 4, very quality at bat. With that there, brings Ryan Joe to the plate with runners at first and second, 2 outs. Ryan Joe's first pitch fouls it off. Just got under it just a little bit. Right on time though. Ryan Joe with a hard ground ball up the middle, right to the second base, and unfortunately flings it over to first base for the last out of their Cats at bat. Cats have added 2 runs that inning, taking it 9-6. All right, going to the bottom of the seventh here. Cats have tacked on 2 more runs last inning. So we got the score here at 9-6. First pitch comes 73 miles, hits them in the pitcher right in the thigh. That's going to leave a. That is going to be a hit by pitch. So we got that one out of the system. Fastball down the middle for swing, strike 2. 77-mile-an-hour fastball. Wild pitch. I was running to second base, uncontested. One on one. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Once again, I think I missed a pitch. Up and in. Looks like it could have been a strike. But the umpire backed away on the pitch. Ball in the dirt. Eli kept it. Was able to keep it in front enough. So it takes count to, I believe, 3-1. Possibly 2-2. Find out here in a minute. Cats clinging to a 3-point run lead. Yes, he did. Check the swing for strike 3. So first out of the inning, on second base.
There you go, 1.
Looks like we'll make a little bit of a change in the defense. President again to first base to allow Ryan Joe to come in and get warm just in case. I'm assuming. Fastball down the middle for strike 1. 74 miles an hour. So far through 1 1/3. Visitor has thrown 22 pitches. Ball line drive up the middle to center field. Hope it's field cleanly bought in. Leaves the runners at the corners. So we got runners at first and third with 1 out. Eli's waiting for the signal from the coach so he can put a first and third on. Assuming with this lead, I would throw down to second base, allow that runner to score. You want to get that out. So you have only 1 out away. He's got a short lead at first base. Visitor delivers. High fastball for a ball.
Get it out, guys. Here we go.
Strike down the middle, 79 miles an hour for the fastest pitch of the game.
Yeah, here we go.
This was on a fastball, 75, and tipped for a ball. So 2-1. At this point, we just need good pitch, force a ground ball, hopefully roll a double play, and go home and go to bed. Ball away, 3-1. So just take a deep breath. Strike down the middle at 74 miles an hour. Takes it full. Let's roll a big pitch here.
Good job, one. Here
Coming
we go
from
now.
Bisger. We're runners to the corner. We'll assume on this pitch the runner at first base is going to be taken off. So he avoids a double play. We'll see if they have any baseball savvy there. Nope, he doesn't. So foul ball. So we'll reload. 3-2. It's a great time to pick off at first base.
Yeah.
You definitely have a safety lead. Curveball in the dirt, ball 4. Bases loaded. Maybe they're allowing one more batter. Now, Ryan Joe came in. I've not seen him warming up down in the bullpen, but he may be on the field warming up.